will be
Just a little
fine.
bit.
It seems steady enough. No, this is random. We'll go back a different way. I'm not trying that again. Let's get out of there. Here's a great place to look for elephants. We found ourselves a red clay pit. Elephants come here to eat the clay. It contains important nutrients, key part of an elephant's diet, and it does look like there's been lots of elephant traffic through. Recently as well, you can see the footprints and tusk marks in the clay. Must be getting close. Oh yeah, further back. Let's get around these trees and rocks a bit. So African elephants find themselves facing a loss of habitat. Do you know there's something we can do to help them? So our personal electronics, you know, things like your laptops, your cell phones, they all contain a metallic called coltan mined deep in elephant country. Could you just have the young man sit down for me, please? But yeah, so when we recycle those items, I mean not so much mining is needed. It'll help take pressure off those elephant herds living in the coltan mining areas. Oh look, there's quite a few further back there as well, isn't there? Elephant trunks are amazing, aren't they? It's a combination of the nose, upper lip, and two agile finger-like projections at the tip. An elephant trunk can contain as many as 100,000 different muscles. Holds up to 5 gallons of water in one go. And you see this one here, she's missing one of her tusks. Something must have happened when she was younger, but that won't grow back. Kind of like a human teeth. Incisor, if you lose one of those, it doesn't grow back either.
Yeah.
Alright, let's looks like there's a few down here by the water, so I might be able to get some nice views of those. Oh, you'll see up here is one of the baobab tree where they do leave their marks. There's huge scars on the sides of the tree from their tusks during periods of drought. They gouge the bark out. She wants an extra source of moisture. Just in front of us, you might see next to this bigger elephant, there's also a little elephant.
Oh, we're going to water.
Just as we come around the rocks, you can see a bit of it there. So newborn African elephants around 300 pounds. And that little one there, of course, a lot more than 300 pounds. So close to a year old, I should think. Takes a really long time to grow a 300-pound baby. The mama elephant, she would have been pregnant for something like 22 months before delivering that beautiful bundle of joy. Close bond as well, won't typically wean until around 4 years old. Ahead of us, flamingos. These are greater flamingos, largest, lightest pink of any flamingo. Now you can see kind of in the middle further back some slightly smaller flamingos. They're really more grey and white. Those are the newer ones. It can take a year for the pink to really develop. Comes from beta carotene. It's found in the briny shrimp they like to eat. A group of flamingos is known as a flamboyance. One flamboyance can contain as many as 20,000 pairs of flamingos. Africa itself home to more than 2,600 different species of bird, either temporarily or permanently. Many migratory won't spend all year here, but it gives us a glimpse of the amazing biodiversity found in Africa. Up ahead of us, closest these dark brown over the white markings of Bontebok. Hunted so close to extinction at one point in time, only 17 wild individuals were left. They're now mostly found in reserves. Close relatives to the wildebeest, they'll stand up just 5 minutes after being born. They'll be walking after a mere 15 minutes. And you might have seen a bit further back, there was a white rhino over that way. I'm not sure, we'll try to get closer, see if it wanders off. White rhinos once were considered one of Africa's greatest conservation success stories. I've got one coming up here high on the right hand side. Unfortunately, they're just not being seen so frequently anymore. They have become near threatened today. Northern white rhinos wiped out completely in the wild. Poachers are continuing to hunt rhinos for their horns, those poachers becoming more aggressive, getting their hands on more sophisticated weapons. Those show that our conservation efforts will need to be ever ongoing. Now, also up ahead of us here, you see we've got these two skinny white trees with no branches on them. If you look to the right of those, you see lying stretched out on the ground, there's a couple of cheetah. See where the logs are, there's one just to the left of the logs. Beautiful coats, amazing camouflage, they blend right in with the background. Fastest land mammals, cheetah can run up to 60 miles per hour, that's only around a quarter of a mile or so. Only felines that cannot fully retract their claws need extra traction to help them make tight turns during their high-speed chases. Another cheetah just up ahead here, actually 2 of them. See there's that dark V-shaped tree up ahead of us, so there's 2. One just to the very left of the tree, and then there's a second one a bit further along here, you can see in the sunshine.